name's Mary Permoda. I am a lay Catholic who works in the Diocese of Phoenix in the Office of Mental Health Ministry. So the Office of Mental Health Ministry is relatively new. It's been open for about 3 years since Bishop Dolan arrived. It's a wonderful story of getting a wonderful grant when Bishop first arrived, and he could do anything he wanted with it. And because of his story, he wanted to open up the Office of Mental Health Ministry. We help create communities of healing. And we do that through education, accompaniment, and advocacy. Every community is different. So what we do is we go in, we work with their teams to kind of surface what is their need. And if their need, if like my home parish had an accidental overdose, we would bring in not my kid. That would be for education. But in another community, that might not be their issue. So we help them discern what is the mental health need of the community. And we help them develop educational opportunities, accompaniment opportunities, which is like the support groups. So the typical ones like grief support, but we've also got parents of addicted loved ones and those kinds of things. And then in advocacy, which is my favorite area. It helps people. We create environments that help people feel comfortable to share what's going on in their lives so that we can amplify their voice and help connect them to the resources that they need. It's a beautiful experience. There's no textbook way of doing it. We just have the template, and then the parishes, as the Spirit leads, develops it to meet the needs of their community. It's an amazing journey, and what I have found that people who are drawn to mental health ministry usually have a reason for it, and there's usually a story for it. And so the same would be true for me. So, I did lose a son to an accidental overdose 5 years ago. And in my journey of healing, I chose transformation and transformation of my grief to be more in compassionate action. That is a part of my daily life. I walk alongside people that have the same experience or very similar. And it is something that I think we're all called to do, but some of us have an experience that draws us to be in community in a deeper way. And so that's kind of the journey of how I got here. I probably would have got here some way, somehow anyways, because that's on my heart and that's in my kind of my DNA. But Christopher kind of led me there a little sooner than I thought. We know that being a peaceful presence brings about healing. If we can just sit with people and listen to people, Bishop Dolan has created this image of the well, where in John 4, Jesus sits at the well and the woman comes for water. And what does he do? He walks her from the well to wellness. The theory, or that is the concept of mental health ministry, that we have this peaceful presence. We know that being a peaceful presence brings about healing. If we can just sit with people and listen to people, Bishop Dolan has created this image of the well, where in John 4, Jesus sits at the well and the woman comes for water. And what does he do? He walks her from the well to wellness. The theory, or that is the concept of mental health ministry, that we have this peaceful presence that draws people closer, and then we walk with them to whatever wellness looks like for them. Mental health, but what's unifying us, and what I can say in the work that I do, what unifies us across all boundaries, faith, socioeconomic, it doesn't matter. It's that compassionate being, that peaceful listening, that walking alongside without judgment, without shame, without, condemning, without any of those things that tear us apart.